ICT, first chapter, hardware, the parts of a computer. I've got a PC here. I've opened it so that we can identify the hardware components easily and see what they are and where they are. This is the tower. This board here, square board that has all the components on it, is the motherboard. Okay, it's this here, the one underneath. Beside the motherboard you have the power supply unit, the one that is connected to the main electric current, and then from there you get the electrical cables that will give power supply to the hard disk, the DVD-ROM drive, and the rest of the motherboard. Okay. Below this heatsink, I won't open it now, but that heatsink, that's the fan, and that's the heatsink here, and under that you have the CPU, the main chip of the computer, the main brain of the computer. Okay, you would have to just turn those knobs off and take that off. It needs a heatsink and the fan, because it produces a lot of heat. Beside the fan and the heatsink, you have the slots for the memory, for the RAM, in this case 2. This motherboard has an integrated GPU, an integrated graphics processing unit, graphic card. So you can see here that it has a GPU boost. It is integrated with the motherboard. But if you wanted to get a better graphic card, you could put it here into one of these slots. The graphic card would produce all the display that we need. And the other piece that you can, all these connections are the ones that will connect the input and output devices. You can see them here. You have the sound, internet connection, USBs. All these 3 HDMI, DVI are all the display connections and the old mouse and keyboard connections. So you would connect all the output and input devices there, and as you see, they go directly to the motherboard. And the last thing we would have to see, last two things. First of all, you have the CMOS battery here, which, as you know, would give energy to the BIOS flash ROM. If you take this off, you can delete the settings of the BIOS.